It's September 9th, 2025. I told you yesterday at Katana's buffet, we go to walk in and there's a group of people talking. We didn't know she was part of the witness protection program. They went to the Stark County Courthouse. Talked to the ones that actually work her case. They spoke really highly of her. They said they already caught Melissa and her kids saying they were lying. Okay? I go in, there's a group of people off to the side, and they're talking, they're walking around. On the 7th, my new husband, his stepchildren came here. The ones that are been threatening our lives, harassing us, stalking us. One is land. That and they're his second wife's kids. That stole all kinds of money. And where the investigators were outside my clients, what do we have on the stepkids under police surveillance? Oh, that Deb taking $4,000, screaming at him for it. That Bob for $6,000 not paying him back. And then them laughing that they took enough from him. They each could have bought a house and laughing how they blew it. They didn't use it. You put people in jail for less than that. Okay? Well, my husband, my new husband, sweetheart, he's 5'3", he's 135 pounds, okay? Retired vet, truck driver. His stepson, about 10 years ago, he's about 5'10", 150 pounds, 165. My husband was in his mid-60s. He's in there yelling at his mother while she was alive. He told him, stop calling your mother those names. He backed him in the corner, started beating him. He said the only thing that saved my life was I reached up and I got a hold of his throat and I squeezed until he let go and he walked off choking. He said it's the only thing that saved my life. Okay? Well, when where he threatened to take me out of his life permanently, he'd never seen me again. He had ways of doing it. He was scared. He was going to kill us both. When he was beating on the door, my husband literally shit himself. He's now in his 70s. And he knows he can't fight him off. He walked in the back. He said, I just put myself. I said, what? And he kept doing it. I said, I just went all over the floor. I don't know what's wrong with me. When the police showed up, he walked up to the lady officer and said, I keep putting myself. I don't know what's wrong. I'm like, Carl, too much information. And I'm not putting it together. He's that afraid of him. That he can't even control. He's literally shitting himself in fear. And I'm like, too much information. When he left, I'm like, Carl, what these people are doing, you got to be above board. You cannot just walk up and say that. He said, Karen, it stopped as soon as they left. He said I didn't have any problem. Until he beat on the door and I knew it was him. Then I couldn't even control my bowels. He said, I was so afraid he's going to come in and kill us. He said the only thing that saved my life that one day was when I got a hold of his throat. I cried and cried last night. Not last night, that night. Well, that's one of the things, those people in Katana's, they were talking. We heard her cry and cry, thinking she's going to lose her husband. They are threatening to list him incompetent, drive him out to Youngstown, have somebody there push the paperwork through, take his land, his money, and make it so their marriage is dissolved and she'll never see him again. Bunch of psychos, huh? Do you know if you kidnap somebody and you steal their land, it's 20 years? They found out that her boss's sister is a sitting judge in Youngstown. They pull that. And pull that kind of shit. she'll have that attorney disbarred. And that judge can reach anywhere in the state of Ohio. They find out that kind of stuff's going on. Oh, it is very illegal to kidnap somebody, intimidate them, and force them to sign over their land and money, and then lock them up. It's a 20-year sentence. They are saying that attorney's going to get disbarred. They wanted that land. Oh. Okay. Then I go to leave. Some guy by the last section sitting in there. I told Melissa's attorney. It's a divorce attorney, isn't it? Her divorce attorney cannot kick John's mother's door in, stalk her, drug her for fake confessions, have her human trafficked under drugs, beat and raped, and Photoshop crazy scenarios. Her divorce attorney cannot do this. Said, I told Melissa's attorney where those kids came upstairs, they looked through a cracked bathroom door. She's being weird with herself. Anybody being weird with herself in a bathroom and some kid looks through a cracked bathroom door. I made sure she got no money. See, that was one of their lies. Where they said they photoshopped all their lies. See, the 4th of July of 18. John's over an hour late. We already ate, put the food up, did up the dishes. I'm serving everybody coffee. He comes in, they sit down. He said, I want a cup of coffee. Grabbed a cup of coffee, took a picture of everybody on the couch. Made their plates. They took 2 bites, ran to the basement, threw everything back in the refrigerator. Grab a couple bottles of water. We go outside, Jen and I, and we sit on the tiny porch. John, Noah, Dave are playing catch. Gabe, my grandson, is riding around on our new riding lawnmower. The kids are yelling pillow fight as they ran to the basement. My basement, I had a split level, was a family room. Big, huge one. Okay? It also had a full bathroom, a laundry room. Puppies were downstairs. It's the 4th, it's hot outside. We're sitting on the front porch, talking about my new retirement home. You could hear the laughter and the giggling from the basement. Outside. She's talking about Gabe getting his license. And I said, that big woods across the street? It's like a big TV screen I could sit and look at for hours. It is so peaceful out here and so beautiful. I love it. We're about 30, 45 minutes. That's how long they stayed. We go in, we go to dish up dessert. We don't even get sat on the couch. Dave comes in, John left. We had a basement door that went out to the garage. I said he didn't say goodbye. He said he was in a hurry. He only stopped in for the kids to see the house. They had several stops today, and they're in a hurry. I didn't see him again till the FBI was there. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with him? See, Dave and Jen on tape confirm I was outside with everybody else, and exactly like I said, they were over an hour late. They came in. I took a picture of them, everybody on the couch while we were having coffee, where I served everybody coffee. I made their plates. They took 2 bites and ran to the basement. I didn't see them for 2 minutes that day, and not alone. And they ran to the basement to have pillow fights. Jen and I grabbed 2 bottles of water. We go out. We sit on the front porch. Dave, Noah, and John are playing catch. Gabe's riding on a lawnmower. I can hear the laughter outside. Go back in. Go to have dessert. Go to sit down. And they had already left. They weren't there 30 to 45 minutes. And I only seen them when they first came in. Now, I want you to think, then even think of their pathetic scenario. You can't look through a crack in a bathroom door. Somebody's wiping their butt, doing personal hygiene. You got to think, you have a yeast infection, you're going to be putting cream on. You're doing personal care. What if one of the boys had been in there, or their grandfather? Who's being a peeking Tom, sick pervert if you're looking through a cracked bathroom door? You are. Somebody's wiping their butt. Then I want you to even think of the scenario. Those kids were, 8 years old and younger? They don't know what the word weird with yourself is. They don't understand sex. They're 8 years old. We're not talking 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 16-year-olds. We're talking 8-year-olds that do not have the mentality of sex or understand it. So would they know the comment of weird with yourself? No. An adult would have to tell them that. Where they said they photoshopped all their lies, they would have had to. They even said that they photoshopped me using a feminine wipey above the toilet and put that in another room. They told me they photoshopped me bending over a tub and exposing my butt to everybody. They said all kinds of crazy crap. Do you know they'd come up and laugh at me what they photoshopped in front of the police and vets? And I got to thinking about it after those deputies left, after what my husband kept saying, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I keep pooping. I can't control myself. It's called fear. Extreme fear. See, that's one of the guys. And how dare you dirty son of a bitch bastard. And you dirty son of a bitch bastard in katanas. You little bitch. You little fucking bitch. Saying, oh, I saw Melissa's attorney. I made sure she got no money. They're going to look through a crack in the bathroom door and she should blah, 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 blah. And that idiot saying something to her husband about him pooping himself. Scared for his life, that's why. Because what these people are threatening, it's not funny. Scared for his existence. That's why I said something. You have to rise up and above the situation. It's a good thing she cried at night. What are you going to do, you little fucking bitch? Don't wait for me to be walking out with my husband to say something, fucker. You want to come see it to my face. I'll get a picture of you and I'll put you on every social media. I know why her husband pooped himself. I realized that last fight he had with his stepson, it was a fight for his life, and he was losing it. Till I got a hold of his throat. And he realized if he got through that door, he'd kill him. Oh, I know that now, too. Because when those people came up to me, and they said, we photoshopped this, we photoshopped that, we drugged you and told you say this, we drugged you and told you say that, I ran for the bathroom, and I threw up, or I had instant diarrhea. It's called extreme fear and disgust of how people are planning to destroy you. It's a fight for your life. And you fucker, you think you're going to be part of it? I hope the feds get the tapes of the people that came in when I was in there. And they find your lousy, dirty ass. And you think you're going to say you made sure I got no money out of this? Better not be Agent John. Because you knew Melissa's divorce attorney, because John's divorcing Melissa. They cannot kick in my door, and they cannot have his mother drugged for fake confessions with hypnotic drugs and have the drug cartel beat and rape John's mother and human trafficker. And Photoshop crazy scenarios thinking you're the biggest dumbass in the world. And that's why they publicly mock you. And you have to be a lot smarter than this and more cunning being a federal agent. That better not be you and just a piece of shit running their mouth. And Agent John, if it wasn't you, my apologies. I like my money, a letter of thank you, and a medical card. You told them you left me in hell. And the U.S. Marshals, the police, and the feds used my case and got thousands of bad guys and rescued hundreds of people while I lived through hell. That FBI informant title, I earned it 1,000,000 times over. And like the Maslin police told people, she almost died to save everyone, and she deserves a hell of a lot more respect than what people are giving her. And Agent John and the Witness Protection Program in Stark County, you need to have a long talk with the Tuscarora sheriffs. And the officers of Stark County sheriffs that help work it, you need to have a talk with them. And nip this shit. Please. Officer Mark, Officer John, I need you. I need you guys. Witness Protection Program agents, need you. My guys from the FBI, help.